There's only one thing to do.
Drop it. Yeah.
Hey, howdy, hey, it's RobotnikIsSexy with more super sexy Showdown matches for you guys, and we're going to start off with an underused match that I don't think I've uploaded yet. If I have, let me know. That would be really embarrassing, but whatever, we're on turn 3. I have gotten Stealth Rocks up, and I'm going to go for a U-turn as he Pursuit kills me, which is kind of amazing. But the Trick Room is still up, so I can Dynamic Punch whatever I want. Nothing on his team really wants to take it. I'm just going to go for another one and hope for the Confusion Hacks, and I do get some Confusion Hacks in my favor. But unfortunately, the Confusion Hacks is going to end there. And he's going to spin away my rocks, and since my Mew fainted so early due to that pursuit, yeah, my rocks are not going to go up anytime soon, which is a real shame because this guy has 2 rock weaknesses. So I'm just going to throw out him on top to weaken the Honchkrow, but then he's just going to one-shot me with Brave Bird and get his attack back up with Moxie. So that's really annoying. I'm just going to Waterfall whatever, and then Verizion's going to switch into it, takes it amazingly well. I'm going to switch into Victini, and yeah, look how well I took that +2 Stone Edge. Absolutely crazy if you ask me. So I'm going to kill off Virizion with a V-Crate, that's great, but Honchkrow is going to take me out with a Sucker Punch. I couldn't tell if it was going to Pursuit or not. I don't really meet many Honchkrows with Pursuit, to be honest, so I was really psyched out by that. So I stayed in and went for the attack, and he just killed me off. But that's okay, because Machamp is going to be able to crush that Honchkrow like a bug, and Dynamic Punch that Victini, and once again the Confusion Hacks is going to smile upon me, and I'm going to get a free turn to smash it with the Stone Edge, and that's great. And yeah, some shit is happening. It's down to the wire here. Yeah, it's just Empoleon left. Azumarill did take out his Heracross eventually, and yeah, Daffy the Duck, the Porygon 2 Duck Pokemon, is going to get a Trick Room up to support Azumarill, and I just want to Death Fodder Porygon 2 at this point so that I can get a free switch into Azumarill and then just blast it with Superpower. So that's exactly what I'm hoping for, and yeah, it's going to happen, which is stupendous. Just one more turn of Trick Room left with that itty bitty amount of HP remaining, and I'm just going to barely win that game. So that's cool. And that was that match. This is going to be a never use match. This is going to be the debut of Electabuzz on the team, and it is Choice Scarf Electabuzz, Modest Nature. Still not set in stone. It seems to work pretty well though, but like I said in my previous Showdown video, I kind of feel really vulnerable because everything on my team is pretty squishy. But yeah, I'm just going to take out that Golurk with an Ice Beam, which is great because, you know, Golurk and Articuno's typing is so complementary. It's really nice. And it did get the rocks up, so that's great. Unfortunately, Golurk is going to go down, and I'm going to sacrifice Mr. Pants so that I can get the rain up. And here comes the fun. Tesla Choice Scarf is going to come out of there and just start thundering everything. And his Tangela is actually going to go for Sleep Powder, but because of the Vital Spirit Dream World ability, that's not going to work, and you just wasted your turn, and that is fantastic, because I expect I will be knocking out many Tangelas, many more Tangelas to come. Unfortunately, though, I'm going, well, actually, it is unfortunate, or, well, it is fortunate, actually, because, well, it actually really doesn't matter. The Parahacks didn't matter in the end because the rain was still up, and I could just send out Articuno and just go wild. I did contemplate going for Claws, but I didn't want to take the risk, and, you know, Articuno is at full health. Zangoose is going to set up a Sword Stance, so that he can take me out with the Facade, but he's going to die to his own toxic damage, so that is going to be that match. A very quick match. Really shows the strength of Electabuzz. Now, there's going to be a match ahead actually today. You know, just looking at his team, he has lots of Stealth Rock weak Pokemon, and I'm just completely underestimating his team, to be honest, because, you know, Poliwhirl is in, I'm just going to Metal Burst to kind of scout for a Hydro Pump or whatever, and he throws out the Belly Drum, and yeah, I don't have my Sturdy up, so there's no way I can deal with that, so I'm going to be out of one Bastiodon very early, but luckily Swellow the Birdemic is going to save me because it is too good. Yeah, his Bug guy is out, and it is just now that I figure out this guy is Choice Banded. Choice Banded Ninjask, that is pretty cool, but I do have a defensive EVs, I think Bold Nature, actually, Mischievous, who can take those banded aerial aces pretty well, and I am going to be lucky enough to land that Will-O-Wisp, which buys me some time, so I can switch into Gaylord the Wailord, and just shoot off an Ice Beam, since everything is weak to ice on his team. He's got 4 ice weaknesses, so yeah, definitely you can understand why I underestimated this team, but it is, yeah, it's putting up a really good fight. So Tangela is out. The switch out is really obvious, but I didn't want him to switch into Drifblim, so I'm just going to go for the Brave Bird and almost kill myself, but I can get the U-turn kill and go into Edgar as Blimpy comes out, and yeah, I am faster. I am Adamant max speed, so it's max neutral speed, and it's still faster than the top speed of Drifblim, so I can just take him out with a Rock Slide, and that's great. I'm gonna have to Death Fodder Gaylord the Wailord now, and now I get a free switch into Happy Tree, which of course attracts Tangela to switch back in, so I'm gonna double switch out into Edgar, and that is Adamant 252. Invested attack and swarm ability, and that didn't take out Eviolite Tangela, so that is definitely max defense bulk. But at this point the game is won, as I can set up a Rock Polish on the Tangela to help take care of Hamburglar, and that's going to be that match. But that was a really exciting match, much more entertaining than I thought it would be. And here's the Coupe de Gracie, or whatever, the Tour de Force. This is going to be a friendly against Master Sora. And this is the second friendly we had. The first one wasn't as great as this one, so I'm going to switch up teams. I'm actually going to go for my UU Hail team, which I don't use that much, and I didn't want to use the same team because, yeah, I wanted my opponent to think on his toes, and that is exactly what he's going to do. Unfortunately for me, after seeing the Rock Polish, especially since he's boosting up while paralyzed, that really should have tipped me off. Well, it did tip me off, actually, that he is definitely going to be a baton passing set, but I really overestimated, I don't know, I just thought he would get more paralyzed, because I think he got paralyzed once or something. Not sure if going for Shadow Ball would have been a better choice. It might have been, but again, he got to see what I locked myself into, and Blizzard is the best thing. But getting up the screens is going to allow Glaceon to live a Shadow Ball, I think, and yeah, he's got 3 times attack, so that is amazing. Glaceon is definitely bulky. Just going to throw out Xatu under the train there, get some Death Fodder, because I want to whittle this guy down with Ice Shards and Hail damage, and thankfully he is going to miss a Fire Blast. That it was pretty crucial, but yeah, some hacks coming my way. That is very nice indeed. Not having a taunting Pokemon is a little bit of a problem for this team. Also, this team generally lacks Stealth Rock because I carry Focus Blast for the Umbreon, because Umbreon is that much of a problem. Not having Stealth Rocks isn't that much of a problem, but yeah, I can just protect and stall out Chandelure to hail damage, and predicting the boosting or Thunder Wave move. That is a definitely free substitute to throw up there, and Mewtwo is gone. Now Nyan Cat is here. I'm just going to go for the Surf straight away because I thought he would want to put up a substitute. as quickly as it could, but he's going to go for a Calm Mind, and then he's going to break my sub, which is great, so I can get that Toxic on. Had I missed Toxic at any point in this match, it just would have been over, because his team is so offensive. But this really blows me away as he subs down while having Toxic. That is a death wish, really, because yeah, I can just switch into Garen on the predicted HP Ice, and it's not going to do anything. I actually thought it would do a lot more damage than that. But yeah, it doesn't do anything, and that's great. So Garen is actually a pretty special Hitmontop. He carries Toxic, Stone Edge, Close Combat, and what else does he carry? I think he carries Foresight, just because rapid spinning is so important for this team. But, you know, I definitely want to keep Garen for a Zoom Roll later, so I'm going to switch out, and Bananas is going to take a couple hits. That Air Slash does a ton of damage, way more than I wanted, and I'm going to crit him with Surf here, but in the end, I don't think it really mattered. I think I could have killed him with hail damage after using Protect a couple times or something, so it really didn't matter. So, predicting the superpower nicely. Had he actually gone for Brave Bird here, I would have been in so much trouble. Actually, had he gone for Brave Bird, he would have just destroyed me. But I do accurately predict the superpower, which is great. Now he's at -2 attacks, so he's definitely not going to want to stay in, so Garen is going to squirt out that nasty-ass Toxic on Azumarill, which is great, because that's going to wear him down significantly. And yeah, I'm just going to try and kill it with Close Combat, but it's not enough. Without any attack investment, Hitmontop cannot take down Azumarill, because Azumarill is a bulky beast. But it is going to be a double down, and now we promote our 2 last Pokemon, and Ice King is going to show him the secrets of ice and snow. So that's nice. Ice King is definitely very cool and very awesome. And that's going to be that match. A couple really, really close ones. A mix of old and new for you guys. And yeah, if you enjoyed the match, don't forget to comment and like it if you liked it. And also, don't forget to check out the finale that is coming up. I still have to record it, but the finale for my Emerald Randomizer Nuzlocke, I am at the Elite Four, guys. I'm going to have to train up quite a bit to prepare for this great challenge. I think my Pokemon are strong enough, but I am going to have to like grind 10 levels or something, which is a little stupid. But you know, with the speed up button, it should be alright. So definitely keep an eye out for that. And yeah, I will see you later, YouTube.